Two ninth-grade classes, about 50 students and 6 teachers, arrived at Crescent Island Resort, a modest tropical getaway with scattered bungalows nestled between palm trees and white sand beaches. It wasn't fancy, but it was perfect. Snorkeling, hiking, bonfires, and 3 days of freedom from school. The students were split into bungalows by gender, teachers in separate ones nearby. Everything seemed peaceful. On the first night, a girl named Sarah heard something outside her bungalow, a low guttural sound like nothing she'd ever heard. It wasn't quite human. She told the others, but they laughed it off. The next morning, they noticed something odd, deep claw marks on several bungalow walls. Three-toed, massive. The teachers dismissed it as animal tracks. Probably a big lizard, Mr. Patterson said unconvincingly. But the sounds continued. At night, they'd hear it prowling, a heavy breathing, a dragging sound, sometimes a shriek that made everyone's skin crawl. It circled the bungalows but never attacked. On the second night, during the bonfire activity, a group of students ventured into the jungle for a dare. When they returned, one was missing. James. Panic erupted. The teachers searched frantically, but the jungle was dark and impenetrable. Then they heard it, James screaming. They found him cornered by the cliff edge, face to face with it. The creature was enormous, 7 feet tall, covered in matted fur and scales, with eyes that glowed amber in the darkness. It wasn't attacking, it was protecting something. Behind it, in a cave, they could see movement, a nest, baby creatures whimpering. James slowly backed away. The monster didn't follow. It watched them with an intelligence that was almost human, almost sorrowful. One of the teachers, Mrs. Reeves, realized the truth. It's not hunting us. It's protecting its young. We're the threat. The resort manager appeared from the shadows. He'd known all along. The island has always belonged to them, he said quietly. We built around them, not knowing. They've never hurt anyone who didn't threaten their nest. The students and teachers slowly retreated. That night they stayed together in the main hall, no one venturing out. By morning, the creature was gone. The jungle was silent once more. As they packed to leave, Sarah asked Mrs. Reeves, "Do you think it will be okay? The babies?" Mrs. Reeves looked out at the pristine island and said, "I think we just learned that fear often comes from not understanding. That creature was protecting what it loved,